Yeah, I got a new headband flashlight here from Wowtac, and this company used to be for a short time A-Tactic, and they are technically supported by Thrunite. A lot of their products, very strong resemblance to Thrunite, very high quality on anything that I have received from Wowtac or A-Tactical. Now this specific headband light, of course, comes with a light, the headband itself with the rubber straps to slide the light in for adjustment and whatnot. Very heavy duty, micro USB charger, which we'll get to that. A couple O-rings. Now back to the light. This does have the Cree XP, a G2 emitter in it. And this one is rated for 550 lumens. It can fool you. It's a very tight beam. And right off the bat, the first thing I've found out with testing this is the very long battery life and the amount of usable light it has. Now it comes with a 2600 milliamp Wowtac USB rechargeable battery. I'm quite sure this is rated at 2600 milliamps. Seems to do a good job like the Thrunites and A-Tactical did. Neat thing on this is right here, micro USB charging port. And that's why it comes with this. You can use any micro USB charger. You simply plug it in and you'll get a green light once it's charged, red light if it's not. I think that's pretty incorporating that right into the battery. Now for example, this is the Wowtac rechargeable battery and there's the A-Tactic, like you said. Basically just a name change. You can take this light apart. You can unscrew the clicky to access, replace the rubber if you ever need it, and the head itself will come off. Everything seems lubed up good, decent O-rings on it. So we're going to get the battery in it and do some beam shots. And one other thing, this is a IPX7 waterproof standard. Now as far as light output, if you're to long press the clicky for a couple seconds, you're going to go into Firefly mode, which is 0.3 lumens for 45 days. I know it's a little dim, but close quarters or in a camping tent would work quite well. And then next one up is 12 lumens on low for 4 days. Like I said, the amount of light for the battery length is pretty nice. Next mode up, 66 lumens for 12 hours. Very usable. And then 210 lumens for 2.5 hours. And if you're to double click it, you're going to get the 550 lumens for roughly an hour and a half or 90 minutes. And it does an incredible job of lighting areas up. And it seems to have pretty decent throw. We'll end up measuring that. There isn't a lot to say about the light. Price-wise, these tend to run cheaper. So you're getting a cost savings there. Now we'll be running the A-Tactical A1 side by side with it just for some comparison when we do the beam shots and up against some car headlights and whatnot. So what do you say we go out and hit the lux meter and then get some beam shots done? All right, I'm 4 meters away from my lux meter up against my porch. We're going to turn this Wowtac on turbo. Calculate the throw, see what happens. All right, we're looking at 492 lux. So what we're going to end up doing here is taking 492 times 4 meters squared, which is 16, and then we're going to divide that by 0.25, brightness of the moon, and then we're going to take the square root of 31,488 to give us a calculated throw. Okay, saying 177 meters, which is pretty damn good for the efficiency on that thing. 90 minutes on high. So that's the calculated. So let's go ahead and start doing beam shots. All right, first up, we got a tree at 62 meters away. All right, you're looking at that tree at 62 meters away with the Wowtac. This is on high. Lights it up very easily. There's the A-Tactical A1, a little bit more direct beam, but pretty close to the same. Next up, a tree at 94 meters. Moving down to 94 meters, that lighting that tree up very easily. And I'm going to skip right to it. You can see in the background there, ranging all the way from about 150 to 190 meters. Upwards of 190. That tree right down in the middle is 140 meters out. So it is picking it up pretty good. Picks that hay field up. And we're going to run through the modes quick. That's low, medium, and I think that's high. Yeah, that's high. Double click, then you got your turbo. That'll run for 90 minutes like that. We'll do a little bit closer beam shots. In my yard here, the popple trees are about 30 meters up. And them trees about 60, a little over 60 there. And there she is on high, on turbo. Lights are up pretty good. We'll do the different modes over here. Firefly, you're not going to see anything. That is low, medium, and high. Then turbo. So not like record-breaking amount of light, but not bad. But the battery life, incredible with this thing, and price, you just can't beat it. Let's hit some car lights maybe. All right, what we're looking at here is a 4 headlight system on a car, and extremely bright. And there's the Wowtac compared to car headlights. Does a good job. And there's the 60 watt equivalent LED yard light. And there's that Wowtac from about 5 meters away. That's all for the beam shots. All right, there you go. The A2 by Wowtac. Very high quality, very long battery life, and a very good price. Go ahead and check that link out down below for this flashlight and other Wowtac lights. Until the next time, there you go.